How's it going, guys? My name is Luis, and we're continuing on with the E3 2018 prediction video series. The last entry was on Nintendo, this one is on Microsoft, and admittedly, it was a bit difficult to come up with 10 predictions for a Microsoft press conference. I did it, I tried my best, and hopefully they're entertaining and hopefully they're rather likely too. But let me know what you guys think about these predictions and your own predictions in the comment section down below. Without further ado, here are my 10 predictions in no particular order. Crackdown 3 was revealed back in E3 2014, yup, about 4 years ago. We know it's coming out at some point this year, but not exactly when. I think Microsoft is going to showcase the game one last time in the demo running on the Xbox One X, showing off like the horsepower of the new console before they reveal that it's actually out right now if you have Xbox Game Pass, sort of like a surprise announcement to sort of bump up the hype for Xbox Game Pass, which is doing pretty well right now. And on top of that, I think they're just going to do a public release, so if anyone who doesn't have Xbox Game Pass right now can get it like the week after they reveal that demo. But if you have Xbox Game Pass at the time the conference is happening, you essentially have access to it at the end of the conference. I think it's a good way to build momentum for that game, Xbox Game Pass, and sort of incentivize you to get into that service if you're not already part of it. Another game sure to get some spotlight on stage is Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Ori and the Blind Forest was one of the best, most beautiful and emotional games I've ever had the chance of playing. The sequel promises to be the same with the sneak peek we got to see last year. While the trailer was lovely to get a glimpse of, we really didn't see any gameplay of it, and I think we finally will be getting that chance this year. Normally with a smaller title like this, I'd expect it to come out later this same year, but Microsoft time is sort of like Elon Musk time with Tesla. You never really know when something is coming out, and you can easily just look to Sea of Thieves and Crackdown 3 for some evidence. Now I think Halo is going to be at E3 this year, but I'm not entirely sure which one. You see, the safe bet is Halo 6, but I feel like if we're going to see it this year, it's definitely not coming out until at least next year. I also think we'll be seeing a Halo PC game. My guess is that these are either the same game or two separate games. Either we're getting a trailer for Halo 6 that reveals it's coming to Xbox One and PC, but not coming out until next year, or we're getting a Halo PC game this year with Halo 6 on Xbox One sometime next year. And this next prediction sort of ties back to the last prediction, and that's if the Halo 6 game is only on Xbox One and not on PC, that the Halo PC game is actually just Halo the Master Chief Collection, ported and finally fixed on PC. I expect but mostly hope for Microsoft to finally fix the remaining issues with the console version while also bringing it over to the PC, making the entire mainline Halo series available on the PC. Then again, I could be wrong and Halo 6 can easily get announced and come to both PC and Xbox One. Either way, this is one of the possible scenarios I see happening with Halo at E3 this year. Next up, we can thank Walmart of Canada for possibly leaking Gears of War 5. I was honestly expecting Gears of War 5 at some point, but not this soon. Gears of War 4 isn't even 2 years old yet technically, so I think it's still really soon to even consider Gears of War 5 as a possibility this year. However, because of that Walmart Canada listing where they leaked the new Rage 2 game, I imagine we're going to get a cinematic trailer for Gears of War 5. Something like the original Halo 5 reveal, just without an actual release date or gameplay. Much like Gears of War 4 was a cinematic set piece, I imagine Gears of War 5 is going to be the technical showcase for the Xbox One X too. Speaking of the Xbox One X, when it was originally revealed as Project Scorpio to the public, there was some talk of it being able to run VR, and well, what the hell happened to that? The Xbox One X has been out since November 2017, and we have yet to hear a single thing about VR on the console. Microsoft does have a deal with Oculus to provide them with Xbox controllers for their VR kits, and we've seen a few VR original titles be remade for console, like the recent Lucky's Tale sequel. I wouldn't be surprised if those VR ports are also connected to an upcoming VR headset that we'll see from Microsoft. Maybe we'll even see support for the Oculus Rift on the Xbox One X. Either way, I expect to hear something regarding VR at this year's press conference with the Xbox One X. Continuing on with the Xbox One X train, I think we'll see some 4K upgrades of some really early year one and just generally early Xbox One games that sort of carried the ship when the Xbox One was a bit more rough around the edges, let's say. I'm thinking games like Rise, Titanfall 1, and Sunset Overdrive. I think it makes sense for new Xbox owners that bought their first Xbox One as the One X came out and missed out on those first year Xbox games. Plus, everyone needs to go back and play Sunset Overdrive because it's one of the best games out there and an actual exclusive on the Xbox One. Continuing on with that technical showcase, I think we'll be seeing some third-party support or some reveals of 4K third-party games with the Xbox One X, very much like last year. What I mean by that is another large demo of a major third-party game running best on Xbox One X. Last year it was Anthem and Metro. This year I think we might even see the rumored BioShock that's supposed to be in development right now. Maybe even Borderlands 3? See, I originally thought it'd be Borderlands 3, but with Gearbox and Randy Pitchford, you never really know what's fact or fiction anymore. Maybe we'll even see Cyberpunk 2077 here, who knows. This next prediction is a bit of a wild card, and it's slightly inspired by Activision. I'm hoping we see a similar treatment to Banjo-Kazooie like we have for Crash and Spyro. We've gotten resolution upgrades for the original Banjo-Kazooie games before, but I think it's time we get a full-on remake of the duo. It's one of the few nostalgic properties that Microsoft still owns, and it's sure to still make a splash with gamers. As a bonus prediction, I think this remake will actually be handled by another Microsoft studio, and it'll tie into a possible introduction of Banjo as a Super Smash Bros. Switch character. A little bit hopeful there, but we'll see. Lastly, I think we'll see the new Remedy game shown off running on the Xbox One X. Remedy hasn't had a really big game shown off since Quantum Break, and it didn't do as well as Microsoft was hoping with their TV tie-in. Remedy has been teasing some motion caption sessions on their Twitter with a cute little dog in a mocap suit. I think it's time we learn what Remedy is up to. Maybe they're working on the heartfelt dog narrative simulation game that no one ever knew they wanted, but they're gonna get. That does it for my predictions for the Microsoft E3 2018 press conference. Let me know what you guys think is gonna happen, or what you think of the predictions I made in the comment section down below. The next video is gonna be on PlayStation, so be sure to leave those predictions as well in the comments down below, and stay tuned for that episode. As always, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, consider dropping a like, subscribe for more videos just like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.